the infamous Vibe magazine cover where all y'all got black on. Take me through that entire day and how that came about.
I ain't know what that was. Like, all I knew, we all had to show up and we was all gonna do this layout. We all doing the artist layout, show up at the office like we were always subpoenaed up to the office. Well, I just remember our publicist reaching out to everybody, reaching out to me at least. Our publicist, Papa G, George Price. I remember him reaching out saying, bring your ass up here to the office. Be up here by a certain time. And went up to the office and they wanted me to put on this black shirt. And I wanted to dress up, like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking we can dress up and take a photo shoot. They want everybody in all these same black shirts. And actually a lot of people that didn't even make it to that picture had taken their picture in black shirts. And I didn't know it was gonna be as nice as it was. And before I seen it in the Vibe magazine, I seen it on Sunset, on the corner of Sunset and La Cienega, on a billboard. It was actually my first time seeing my face on a billboard. Was on that artist collage picture, and I was excited, man, to just ride through LA, one of the most busiest streets in LA, that everybody rode down, to see that we were right there on the corner. So that was an exciting moment.
So California Love, man, how did that song come about? Because I heard Dr. Dre really didn't want to give the song to Tupac.
Yeah, I heard that too. I think Dre didn't want to give the song to Pac, but I think Dre wanted him on the song, but I think it was for Dre's album. And somehow it got on Pac's album. And obviously Dre participated because Dre was in the video. You know what I mean? Dre was in the video, and to see the first video, I didn't make it out to the desert shoot. I think that's the one that Jada Pickett had. I think she had produced or directed the one in the desert.
Yeah, the California Love video.
Right.
The Mad Max one.
Uh-huh. So we did that one, and then there was a second one shot to California Love.
Yeah, the remix.
The remix that we
Take
had.
me through that entire day.
Oh, man.
I know that shit had to be crazy.
Oh, my God, man. Who had better girls around than Death Row, bro? And that was like one of the main days, man. I think the song Every Other City We Go, I think that shit was based on that damn video shoot, because it was so many bad women. There's so many bad women. Like, this pretty people, man, pretty people. The vibe was good. Everybody was in the video. Roger Troutman, rest in peace. DJ Quick was there, and it was just a joy, man, to have everybody there at that video shoot. I remember that it was a party. We didn't only just, like, it wasn't just cut, like everything you seen on that, we was drunk and partying on that video. And now that I speak on it, that's actually the second time that I know of a song being reshot as far as video is concerned that I was a part of. Because I think we did that with California Love and Toss It Up had 2 different videos.
Any stories from being on set? Like any crazy stories from being on that California Love remix?
Nah.
Video?
California Love remix just was like one of the party party scenes, the big parties. The like normal. I think the one that stand out. I remember even as I was speaking on the Toss It Up video, and I think that's the first time Suge said something about Dr. Dre being gay or something like that. He kind of made a joke to it. We were out on the beach, and Casey and JoJo, they was dressing them, and Pac said something to me like, "Danny boy, I was drunk actually." And Pop was like, "Man, what you looking all sad for? You gonna make the Bulls be mad? They ain't gonna win no more rings or something." Something he had said pretty funny, but that was a pretty fun video as well.
And you said that Suge Knight, he made a comment about Dr. Dre being gay, and he made a comment about Bobby Brown too, right?
Well, he made a comment about Dr. Dre being gay. Yeah, Suge always got some funny shit to say. But the comment about Bobby Brown was made when he made a comment about JoJo beating JoJo from D.O.C, kicking Bobby Brown's ass on Sunset. On Sunset.
What happened with that?
Well, Bobby Brown play a lot, and he was kind of playing a lot with KC. He like slap boxing and punching on you and shit. And K's a real meek soul. You know, he's not really like that. But JoJo is like the R&B thug. JoJo was really the R&B thug. And K kept saying, you know, shit, nigga, stop playing. And Bobby won't spar. And JoJo like, nigga, stop fucking playing. And before you know it, JoJo was rolling Bobby Brown ass up. Beep, 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 beep. And they were all in the car fight, in the limo. JoJo jumped in on his head and helicopters and shit pulled on Sunset. You would have thought somebody was shot, but JoJo put hands on him.
Arnelle Simpson. Did you see her around
Yeah.
Tupac?
I knew that name when you said it. OJ's daughter. Right?
Yeah, tell me about that, yo.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to have her around and her daddy fighting the case. Shit.
Right.
Her daddy, OJ Simpson, the biggest case in LA, and she hanging in the studio with us all the time. All the time.
That was one of Tupac chicks, huh? Or
But probably was because that's who I seen her around. So she was probably just, I don't know. You know, it wasn't too many times that the girl hanging around and she fucking somebody. All right, let's be honest. You know, a funny story. I lived 555 Barrington in Brentwood. So when they were cleaning that scene up, me and my daughter mom stood on the balcony and watched them clean that scene up. We watched them clean up the murder scene for Nicole Simpson. They cleaned the murder scene up and they put my ass out of Brentwood in about a month. No, I'm sorry. They put me out of there a month after OJ was acquitted. I had to move because I went and bought these orange juices and started passing them out in the neighborhood saying, OJ, you didn't throw them orange juices, and they put my ass out the neighborhood. But that's the only thing I really have when it comes to that.
so when you seen Arnelle Simpson around Tupac, what was she doing? She was just
Shit, hanging out like everybody else. Like everybody else, just partying in the studio. Because, you know, in that time, or even now, studios like the first club. Bring everybody here, they're going to party to your music, we're going to see how this shit, we work it here, we test it here. And then they get out to the street. So she was a part of the Can-Am party sessions a lot.
the picture of you, Tupac, and Suge at the casino. Give me the backstory behind it.
But he didn't like me. That was just one of our times that, one of the party times, man. I remember being in Vegas and I remember Suge losing about $56,000 on that table that night. Drunk as hell. After that, he lost about $50,000-$60,000. And we walked up, Pac went to his room and I walked Suge to his room because he was too drunk. He had one shoe off. I had one of his shoes in my hand. His suitcase with about $60,000 in it. And on the way to Suge's room, we seen his door cracked by Suge's room. It was another penthouse room open. And he made me want to steal all these ashtrays out of the room. And when they got all these little crystal ashtrays and went back in his room. And that's it. But that was one of those times, just crazy, man. You would never think, like you say, that's a picture that's been everywhere. I see all the time. Just, the Vegas was our family and friend time. You know what I mean? Where we all, we would drink, chill, cook. I always cooked. Like, I don't care what city we went in. We went out of town. I'm cooking on the yacht. I'm cooking at the crib. Suge gonna give me some money to go get all the food so I can cook. Thanksgiving, if I was in town for Christmas, I'm the one that was cooking. So I'm sure we did. That's just what we did when we went to Vegas. We did good eating, good partying. And you just would never thought that it would have ended like that.
The Mother's Day event. Tell me about that whole entire day and how that came about, the backstory behind it.
The Mother's Day event was something that I had a chance to be a part of for about 3 years. Suge would go to Beverly Hills and rent out the Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel, or the Hyatt, one of them. Rent out this big hotel and feed 1,000 single mothers and their families. And give them little gift bags with little death row medallion chains in them. And he would have all of the artists perform for him. And he would bring in special guests. And one year, I think the Isleys did a show. Casey and JoJo and them did a show one year. in the last year that we did the Mother's Day, I had an opportunity to orchestrate and produce the show. And right then, I think at that time he spent about $180,000 at that time, and this was the smallest of the shows. So he would spend a lot of money on feeding single mothers. That's one thing that you could always look forward to Suge doing, something with reaching out to the community and looking out for the people. That's one thing he always did. When it was good, when the times was good, Suge was always doing something good for somebody, or attempting to.